is the most complex organ, and even after centuries of intensive study and global research conducted by the most brilliant minds in modern medicine, is still considered the last frontier in the quest to understand the intricacies of human biology. A marvel of created design, it gives us the ability to comprehend, reason, and appreciate the wonders and diversity of all that surrounds us in the course of this journey called life. The emotions, sights, sounds, smells, intrigue, amazement, and feel of it all. The human brain is at once profoundly fragile, yet amazingly resilient. And when it comes to understanding just how resilient the brain is, much about the way we're wired is being discovered by those involved in the treatment and rehabilitation of people impacted by traumatic brain injury, or TBI.
Here at On With Life and the intensive rehab that we do with folks, we're seeing some amazing things in terms of the resilience of the human brain, both with respect to some of the research findings that we're seeing as well as the clinical practice. We're seeing that people are recovering from these devastating injuries to do things that we take for granted, such as walking again, talking again, being able to interact with their loved ones. What's going on up there is a lot more deep than we realize, and we're excited about doing this intensive rehab in this specialty niche, particularly for folks who are coming out of coma and minimally responsive conditions. It makes us very excited for the future of brain injury rehabilitation.
By using both traditional and innovative approaches to rehabilitation, some view the results in brain injury recovery being made at specialty rehabilitation facilities such as those provided by On With Life as being nothing less than miraculous.
Lori suffered an injury in August of 1996, and in January of 97 we were looking for a place to take Lori to. And we went to a couple and interviewed and met with the administrators. And then I heard about On With Life in Glenwood, which was a new startup place. Seeing the interaction that the CNAs, the nurses, even the administrator at that time had with these young adults, we just kind of got together in about 30 minutes and decided that this place has got more love than what we have seen in the other ones. And we saw a level of care and a level of concern that was so unusual compared to the others, that this had to be Lori's next home, the next stepping point to see how she could progress. And we've never looked back.
A not-for-profit organization formed by families whose loved ones sustained a brain injury, On With Life provides skilled rehabilitation and independent living services to individuals who have sustained a TBI, stroke, or other acquired brain injuries. On With Life at Glenwood is a unique and specialized 32-bed skilled nursing program designed to meet the 24-hour-a-day needs of youth and younger adults who have experienced a brain injury. One of the few brain care facilities in America outside of a hospital selected by the Commission on Accreditation and Rehabilitation Facilities, or CARF, On With Life at Ankeny is an accredited, comprehensive, integrated inpatient rehabilitation program for brain injury. It is designed and optimized specifically for the needs of individuals with brain injury and their families.
What I feel sets On With Life apart is the quality of the employees with whom I work. It's a privilege to get to come to work every day and work with a group of people who provide the level of clinical service that these folks provide. These people become a part of your family. And as part of your family, you know, in most cases I spend as much time, if not more time, during the day with many of these persons served than I do with my kids, than I do with my wife, and there's a tremendous amount of commitment that the folks who work here put toward these folks.
Other experiences that we had prior to coming to On With Life as far as rehab, the only place that we really experienced was the hospital, which was wonderful. It was a children's hospital, so they were very in tune to having children and adolescents Liz's age, and but they didn't work a whole lot with brain injuries. They did have some prior patients that had brain injuries, but that was not their whole focus. On with Life, they realize that the people employed here realize and are very, very well educated in brain injuries. And so they know what to do with people like Liz, what works for them, what doesn't work for them. If it doesn't work for them, they will continue to find something that does. They're very creative and are encouraging the entire way. Her goal from the time she came to therapy here at On With Life at rehab was to run out the door from here to home, and she was able to do that. It may have been not the way she had envisioned it exactly, but the therapists all made it happen, and she ran.
Good job, Liz.
To learn more about the brain care being provided by On With Life, visit them online at www.onwithlife.org or give them a call at 1-800-728-0645.